Jason, who was the greatest influence on you in starting your business? And who should we thank for you becoming an entrepreneur?
Well, I think there's two answers to that question. In the sense of like my personal experience, probably my father, because he was he worked for himself, and I never knew anything different. So that was my model. You know, I didn't have a father who was a doctor or a lawyer. He had businesses and he had companies and did things like that. So they were small companies. It was a Catskill summer camp, but it was.
That's great.
You know, it was a model, and he also worked in the home, and I got to see him work, and it's part of the fabric of our lives. So, now I have my own children. It's that template of like you can make your own life, you can make your own world. Sometimes your children. I have an international business. I get to take my kids all over the world, which is something I was never able to do. I took them to Sweden last year, and they're 8 and 10. I mean, there's no better education than travel.
It's a good lifestyle to have your own business, and if you can do it right.
But I think in terms of actually running the business, I look at the sort of early computer pioneers from the 70s and 80s when I got into computers, obviously Bill Gates and those kind of people, because they were very disruptive in the sense that they were taking on these giant companies, Microsoft versus IBM, I'm going back to the 80s obviously, but I'm in that position now. I'm a relatively small company taking on these giant, Oracle is a competitor of ours, and we win business against them, but I have to constantly validate what we do to potential clients and plus, well, why would we go with this, little tiny company in Studio City when we go with Oracle? And I have to give sort of that Microsoft answer of, back in '84 or whatever, we do it better, faster, cheaper, our mousetrap is free, end of story. So yeah, they've got more guys in suits, and they've got better slideshows, and they've got better salespeople. Our stuff is just better. And so seeing that actually come to fruition for companies like Microsoft and Apple and other companies during that time, some other things like that, really influenced the way that I do things. I don't think anything's impossible. I mean, look, it's a little dated now. AOL bought Warner Brothers, one-time Warner. Think about that.
It's interesting, isn't it, how that happened?
Yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah. May repeat itself, we don't know.
Look, early on I worked for DEC, Digital Equipment Group. It was the second largest computer company in the world. They were everywhere. They don't exist anymore. I mean, think about that. I mean, this is
fascinating.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Gives you a long con look at things.
Yeah, you kind of look at it from the big picture and longitudinal perspective.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Sure.